something that people don't speak enough about is being the first person in your family to have to do something that no one else has done. And that alone can feel like an extremely lonely journey, especially if you're someone who's spiritual and you are starting to understand the patterns in your family and you understand the root cause and you're trying your best to undo the patterns so that the future generations have a better chance at this lifetime. And it's so difficult as someone who didn't actually get something on a silver platter, because it's not about, and that's a part about like social media that doesn't resonate with me. I don't like, it's so difficult to put yourself on the internet because there's two types of people, right? It's the ones that are driven by the system and by money and wanting to accumulate things and follow trends and that whole lifestyle. And then there's the people who truly just want to follow their soul's purpose and get in touch with who they are and understand themselves. And being someone who is the latter person, to fit into a society and a system that is only focused around money, sex, and all of those things, it's extremely difficult. And I feel what actually helped from my experience is my spirituality, not moving away from the religious belief of what God is. For example, God is not a man in the sky. God is actually the essence of life that is within you, that's actually keeping you alive. But yet we take it for granted that there's something inside of us that creates mucus, for example, without us even knowing it. Did you know the hairs in your nose play such an important role? And something gave the hairs in your nose that purpose. So you in yourself were created with purpose. And something that helped me, the point of what I was saying is, something that helped me was actually understanding who God is first inside of me and using my reality to learn and grow and to connect to that source, that essence of life within me. And if you are someone who is on that journey where you are expanding your awareness, you are navigating through the situations you are going through, you recognize the patterns, you recognize how you need to shift, you know in your heart that there's a desire for more. How do you get there? Now, our belief system and our mindset is so important because our mindset is actually conditioned by our belief system. So for example, if someone told you, hey, you're a stupid, and growing up all you heard was, hey, you're a stupid, you're useless, that then becomes your belief system. And when you are in a situation, the first thing you're going to think, the first thing that will be your self-talk will be like, hey, you can't do this, you're a stupid, you're a useless. And that is what holds us back. So it's so important to be self-aware, to recognize that self-talk and ask yourself, hey, is that really me? Or is my potential greater than what my doubt and my fear says? If this is you and you want to learn more, then this is so cringe to say, click on the follow button. Yeah. Leave a comment, leave a like. It's about creating community. And I'm so tired of coming on TikTok and seeing all these things that don't add value. And there's so much of wisdom. There's so much to learn and to grow because we are both the same. The only thing that separates us is what is physical. But we must understand that when we die, we don't actually die. We live on forever. It's just this body that's a vessel, yet We deem people acceptable and unacceptable based on this body, based on what they have accumulated. Yet when you die, you don't actually take it with you, so it's pointless. And yeah, on the next episode of The Teaching with the T.